You've really got to talk to them about what they can do and what's appropriate and not appropriate about all the technology that they use. If they're awake, they're online.
I would say, number one, realize that your kids are ahead of you. So even if you work at a technology company like Google, I would practically guarantee that your teenager knows more about technology and is probably using it in ways that are different from you.
Explore sites based on first doing it with the parents, and then after we're okay with the site, then they can interact with that particular site on their own.
For example, on Google itself, we use Google Safe Search feature, which is locked on for the devices that they use.
The other things is our computers are set up in a public fashion. You know, they're not set up in corners and things where, you know, nobody can see what's going on, and I think that helps a lot too.
Our children not only have software on their computer that limits which websites they can access, but even in cases where they can access a particular website, for example with Google, we do audits on what they're searching for.
I'll tell you that after 12 or 13, if they're clever, they'll figure out a way around those tools, but you pay attention and make sure that you know what they're actually doing and whether they're going around those systems.
It doesn't work well, I think, when we try to be dictatorial and just tell them what the danger is and tell them what they are and aren't going to do, because frankly there's a lot of workarounds as well. So we try to always maintain a conversation.
As the communication choices expand, it really requires a lot more communication and discussion with your children.
You should be a friend of your child. You should actually, on Facebook and on Twitter and so forth, sign up to the services that they're using so you can see the world that they're exposing themselves to.
Interacting with people that you don't know on the internet, that's a scary proposition, I think, to any parent.
We've taught our children that while the internet is a great resource, not everything on the internet is appropriate for them. Neither is it appropriate, nor is everything they find out on the internet accurate. And so we've taught them restraint and a degree of critical thinking.
Enjoy it together, but also don't be afraid to be a parent, because we need to be parents in the online world as well as the real world.